Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ashley and today we're going to be doing Temptation Station for the month of February. So for those of you who did not see my video last month, what I'm doing every month is I'm going through all of the products that I am very much tempted by and letting you know what, if anything, I have spent my beauty budget on. If you have not seen my beauty budget video, I will make sure to link it. Wrong side. There we go, up in the cards. But essentially I am allotting myself $50 a month that I can spend on beauty related purchases, whether that be makeup, hair care, skin care, or body care. I'm putting it all together so that I can be really cognizant of what I'm spending. I really thought I had to sneeze there. Alright, so let's get started talking about some of the things that I was piqued in my curiosity by this month. So I will try to insert pictures of what it is I'm talking about. For the most part, I'm looking at Trend Mood because Trend Mood has everything. Love it. So I'll be honest, there's the new eyeshadow palette from Sugar Pill. Many people will hate the layout of this, and I totally get why. There's a ton of wasted space in there, but I kind of love it. I do. I really kind of love it. I think the colors in here are really an interesting sort of combination of things, but I think they're all colors that I would get good use out of, with the exception of maybe that very chartreusey sort of gold color, or the kind of shimmery aqua, just because, especially the shimmery aqua, I don't tend to gravitate towards bright colors, but I just think overall it's really, really fun. I've never used any of Sugar Pill's eyeshadows. I have one of their liquid lipsticks that I really, really enjoy, but I've always heard really good things about their eyeshadow formula. So yeah, I do kind of want it. I do kind of want it. I don't know how much it is, or if it would be available through like Ulta, but I'll bet it's on Beautylish. I don't know. But definitely very, very tempted by that guy right there. I was also really drawn in to, not a ton this month, to be honest with you, but where did it go? Oh yes, so while we're talking about eyeshadow palettes, another eyeshadow or makeup brand really that I've never tried, but for some reason I am so just drawn to this eyeshadow palette, and it's one of the new ones by Terry, and it is the VIP Expert palette. They have kind of two different colorways. I really like the kind of dark grungy looking one. I don't know. I don't know if it's the colors in it, or I'll be honest with you, the packaging, the cute little designs that are embossed on everything. I don't know, but this palette speaks to my soul. It is $56, so I don't think it's going to speak that loudly to my soul, but it is something that I am definitely interested in. That is for sure. Let me go back to Trend Mood real quick, make sure I haven't forgotten anything. Like I said, there wasn't a ton in the month of February that was coming out that I was like, oh my gosh, I really, really want that. I've been better since I've been doing more of the budgeting and really kind of keeping an eye on my purchases versus what I own. So I feel like I'm doing better, or it could just be that nothing's really catching my eye. I'd like to give myself some credit, but we'll see. Yeah, I think that is pretty much everything. I am definitely attracted to the new eyeshadow palette by Too Faced. I'm not going to buy it because I have all of those colors. Let's be honest, it's a neutral palette. But for some reason, it kind of speaks to me. And yeah, not seeing anything else. So that part's a little bit easier. There's still some things from ColourPop that I'm really interested in. The fact that Fourth Ray Beauty has come to Ulta is dangerous for me because I've been wanting to try some of their products, and Ulta just makes it so much easier because I've got points at Ulta that I will need to use up at some point. And I haven't decided if, I don't feel like that should count towards my beauty budget. But at the same time, the point of the beauty budget was to kind of minimize the amount of stuff that I'm bringing into my house every, month or whatever. And I've got like $336 in points that I can spend at Ulta. So that would bring a lot into my house. But yeah, the fact that Fourth Ray Beauty is now being sold at Ulta, I've been really interested in some of their facial milks. Certainly their hyaluronic makeup spray is something that is really on my radar. So I think I'm going to stay strong for at least a while, but that is definitely something that has my attention. So let's talk a little bit about what, if anything, I spent my money on this month. And I did make a couple of purchases in the month of February. So we'll start with the one that we knew was going to happen because I told you last month it was going to happen. And that is this beauty right here. This is the Enduring Love palette from Sydney Grace. This is the light version, obviously, because I am pasty. But you guys, she is so knocking it over. She is so beautiful. Cool tones. Love it. Absolutely love it. I've used it a few times already because I could not stop myself. And I really love it. I am going to be doing either like a palette bingo or a get ready with me or something like that with this. So that will be coming sometime in the month of March. But I'm so super stoked to have this. I can't tell you how freaking excited I was the day that this showed up in my mailbox. Like, my husband was even kind of giggling at me. He's like, I haven't seen you this excited in a while. And I'm like, I know, I don't shop anymore. But I am so very excited to have that in my collection. But I did make a couple of other purchases as well. So I've been really kind of curious about the CoverGirl Clean Fresh Skin Milk. So when I was at Target one day doing my grocery shopping, I did pick this guy up. It was $9.99. And I have not tried it yet. I thought I would kind of hold off and do kind of like a first impression or something like that with it. It's been getting some mixed reviews, so I'm very interested to see kind of what my take is on it. Personally, I prefer foundations with a lighter coverage, and that's what this is. It says that it is a dewy finish, and I feel like it's supposed to be light coverage. Sheer buildable coverage. So yeah. Definitely something that is up my alley personally, but we'll kind of see how that goes. I did pick up the lightest shade, which is 510 Porcelain, so I'm really interested to give this guy a test. I also picked up a couple of hair products. So this was a buy one get one half off. That's what I blame here, because I had been really interested in trying the Pacifica Scalp Love Rosemary Mint Serum. This is supposed to be a detoxing serum for your scalp. And for some reason lately, I don't know if it's the weather or if it is kind of my change in hormones due to the pregnancy or what's going on, but I've just felt like, my scalp needs a good like scrubbing. Like, it's not that it feels dirty, but it feels like it's got stuff on it. I know that doesn't make any sense, but I don't really use a lot of hair products, so I'm not sure if it's because I've been trying out a lot of different like shampoos and conditioners and deep conditioners and stuff like that in my Always 20 and 2020 project pan, or kind of what's going on, but I feel like I need to kind of just like get in there. So I did pick this guy up, and at my Target they were doing buy one get one half off. So I also picked up this guy here. It is the Rosemary Detox Scalp Scrub. So I thought that they would kind of work nicely in tandem. So each of these individually, I want to say it was like $11.99. Hold on, I've got the receipt here. $10.99 was their regular price. So I did pick the both of those up as well. So what does that mean for my beauty budget? It means that I don't have as much left anymore. I think when I added this up before, I think it was like 70 some odd dollars. Give me just a second, we'll add it right back up again. So with the discount, each of the Pacifica products were $8.24. And the foundation was $9.99. And the eyeshadow palette was $52. A little bit more than I thought. So that brings me up to a total of $78.47 that I spent out of the $100 that I had, leaving me with $21.53 going into March. I still feel very good about that. I do. I feel like I, so far, in the first 2 months of the year, have done pretty well. So I'm still really focused on my Project Pan items, but it was kind of nice being able to buy a couple of things. I'm not gonna lie, I'm in that sort of mood where I want to buy something. Like today, for some reason, especially, like I keep looking through like my Sephora app and my Ulta app and looking for something, but I don't need anything. And I'll be honest, there's nothing that I truly want at the moment either. Like, again, there are a couple of things like the eyeshadow palettes that we talked about that I'm interested in. I'm still really, really interested in the Becca concealer. I don't need any of those things at the moment. I would really like to get through at least one concealer before choosing to pick up the Becca concealer. And I think I can do that. I'm working on the ColourPop concealer now, and I feel pretty good about the progress. We'll see kind of how that all goes. But I would like to get through that before picking up the Becca concealer. But I mean, that's just a couple of things that I really and genuinely have my eye on. Everything else, I'm just feeling kind of meh about, which is a good thing for budget, but makes me a little bit sad on the inside too, because I love makeup. I love looking at it, shopping for it, using it, you know, all of that kind of stuff, and it makes me a little bit sad that I'm looking through and I'm like, meh. So that is a very rambly temptation station for the month of February. I'm interested to know, what did you purchase in the month of February? Did you love it? Did you have any shopper's remorse? I would love to know all the details in the comments below. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. I hope that you're having an amazing day, and I will see you next time. Bye.